Accepting responsibility creates opportunity. January 17, 2014. So many among you seem to prefer flashy baubles over items of substance. Unfortunately, with this way of thinking in a materialistic fashion, the potential of dampening further developing personal growth and development becomes a greater possibility. Because each of you has the capacity to be either generous or to be selfish, it is merely a choice that demonstrates your understanding and what you want most, be it unforgiving or understanding, loving or unloving. The choice belongs equally to each child of God to choose which parts of your character and personality you want to nurture and further develop. Understandably, if you wish to make the most of your total potential, it is then essential, dear ones, to make wiser choices that speaks about the person you are permitting yourself to become. When you are being yourself, just you, at that precise moment, dear ones, you are given a choice to demonstrate the negative side of yourself or the positive. The simple phrase, "just be yourself and everything will turn out fine," may seem a little simplistic, but how complicated does life for you have to become before you see what is before you? Understand, dear ones, all that you are right now and all that you will become is already an intrinsic part of your true self. The truth is, dear ones, there are a large number of dear souls throughout this great globe that do not understand or know how to make the most of their own divine and magnificent potential, simply because they have not come to know their own true self. Regardless of the personal changes you are willing to make or experience, try to understand, dear ones, you are not growing into someone else. What you are doing is creating the best possible form of yourself. No matter the ways you choose to express, you will always be you, just a you that is steadily and continuously evolving and changing. We know there are many you look up to as a mentor or someone you like to follow, but in truth, dear ones, you are not to be them, you are to be you. Your friend, family member or anyone else chooses for you who or what you will become. Your life experiences and what you have learned through every difficult and easy situation helps to bring focus and harmony to your true nature. Learning to find the best way to express yourself that demonstrates the trueness of yourself can easily include many different choices you have made from the challenges you have experienced. Through all your learning to develop the deeper side of you, you also learn what is important to let go in order to increase more room in your heart, so you can continue loving and giving yourself and others the joy and happiness that fills your heart and soul. A great part of your journey, regardless if you are on the spiritual quest or working on developing certain personal aspects, is being accountable for your choices, for the words or actions you have expressed, as well as for the negative thoughts and emotions you have held towards yourself or towards another dear soul. When you make ill use of your freedom of choice or of your divine will, then what you could experience as a result is unfavorable consequences. Making wise choices that are of the highest of good, which also promote your ability to present your true self, will provide you with many rewarding experiences. From the moment you wake to begin your day, you are filled with countless choices. Some of your choices are small, where some are big, and within each one are an endless amount of opportunities for you to consider. As you make your choices, are you thinking about choosing something that will benefit your personal or spiritual growth? Or are you choosing to welcome the certainty that the person you are becoming is due to the culmination of events and choices you have already made up to now? When you finally step up with a mature stance and accept responsibility for who you are, and for how you are impacting the world around you, and you begin to grow and new directions begin to open up. When you are ready to be accountable for your thoughts, emotions, behavior, and your involvement, you are then, dear ones, adding greater value to the world around you. When you accept responsibility, you are creating opportunity. We want you to succeed in every corner of your life, but as you are focusing on making a decent life for yourself, it is important to try to stay on course of a plan that will honor your peace and harmony. There are so many dear souls so focused on creating money that they have forgotten all about peace and harmony, and their lives may have all the little modern gadgets, but they are not necessarily truly satisfied with their lives. When you are able to apply your focus on what you can contribute or involve yourself in, that attracts a greater sense of peace and harmony, you will bring change to your life and those around you. The more you become in tune with your values, what drives and motivates you, it will become that much easier to attract and manifest more good things into your life, thus providing you the ability to live a life of higher quality that demonstrates your excellence on improving your skills and abilities that allow you to sustain a steady flow of peace and harmony in all you do always. We encourage each of you to choose something meaningful over something that is pretty and flashy. When you apply your focus on happiness, relationships, and knowing your purpose, the rest of what you are aiming for will naturally fall into place. Money does help solve many of your financial problems, but try to understand, dear ones, money is not all or everything. There are many influential people throughout your world that are unhappy. True happiness will not come from the money you bring in. True happiness comes from within, dear ones, from your ability to find peace and harmony and to bring these qualities into every part of yourself and all you do each day. As your own ability to appreciate your life and with your awareness increasing, you are starting to see that cultivating value is your quickest way to better happiness. Understandably, when you create value, you are allowing the door to abundance to open. If you are looking to improve your relationship or to find yourself in a better relationship, then we encourage you to discover ways that will increase the value to the relationships you already have. If you are looking for a better emotional outcome, then it is wise to give more time to what you want to see develop. And for the many dear souls that are working on developing personal excellence, it is important, dear ones, that you learn to recognize the harmony of your true self and to live this way within your values. The moment you welcome and embrace the notion of giving unconditionally, you instantly become linked with the flow of abundance that is moving all around you each and every day. Giving has always been a very powerful way to bring in an abundance of happiness, joy, peace and harmony into your life. Giving is an area that has been often overlooked, but one we continue to encourage as it helps create more positive light and love energy in the world. There are some dear souls that lack confidence about their values, and some truly feel they are not in any position to create value to the world. Be assured, dear ones, each one of you are extremely valuable, not just to me but to God. The dear souls that express they have no value to give, are demonstrating that they are not in touch with their true self, and through the knowing of their true self, they would discover their true value. Each of you have skills that often go unnoticed until you take the time to truly discover yourself from the inside and come home to your true and divine self. Once you are able to achieve this, dear ones, then you will begin transforming your total self, delivering yourself into a better quality of life that is beyond being ordinary, because each of you are extraordinary. There is no better time than now to begin making adjustments to your mental, emotional, and physical life experiences. Each of you already possess the power to bring in all the necessary changes to create a way of life that shines brilliantly with peace and harmony. The more you are able to incorporate higher qualities into your values and into your actual thinking process, you are adding value to your life. Learning and applying forward thinking, learning of life skills and developing your own personal values that demonstrate your ability to always choose what is of the highest of good, will always make what seems impossible possible. The power of choice is always within you. And so it is. I am Ascended Master, Serapis Bey, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com